You're watching TVC News. Despite regulations by the International Labour Organizations and child rights laws, child labor and unwholesome practices exist in many companies in Nigeria. Recently, the international community celebrated Child Labor Day to draw more attention to the issue. But not much is done on this beyond that. Correspondent Sharon Ijason visited a footwear factory in Lagos called Chengfa, where underage children are forced to work for 12 to 18 hours daily. Her report.
Chengfa Nigeria Limited is a factory based in Lagos Southwest, located at Obasa Lane in Ikeja. Chengfa is known for manufacturing of footwears. Sources say it is owned by Chinese. There have been reports of unfair labor practices in the company. So I took time to do due diligence on what it would be a factory worker at Chengfa. According to the workers who pleaded anonymity, staff of morning shift work between 7:30 in the morning and 7:30 in the evening, while those on night shift work for 18 hours without any break. Lovett Ekene, not a real name, spoke on the age grade the company's management favors during the recruitment process. I have to hide the identities of the workers who agreed to share their experience.
The white man said, she cannot employ, she's too old, that they want the young people around maybe from 13 to 18 years. So they want the children that maybe they are still in secondary school. When they vacate, they will employ them. When they resume, they will go back to school. So they don't employ an old person. They will say they want an underage person to work with them around 17, 15, 16.
According to the Nigerian labor laws, a factory should follow some safety procedures in the workplace. But this worker at Chengfa narrates her experience, accusing human rights activists and inspectors who visit the factory to certify it safe of complicity.
A Lagos State Commission, a Safety Commission, they came, but I didn't know whether they gave them money. They came inside the factory, they video everything, they snap, they do everything. Human rights people, they came. They said they are government people. But when they got, no, none of them will interview the worker to know what we are passing through there.
Few weeks ago, I learned that a 14-year-old boy, Joseph Eyame, died by electrocution from a faulty machine at the factory. In the quest to know the current situation of things, I went in search of late Joseph's family, perhaps to know why he decided to be a factory worker.
He was almost leaving Nigeria for Germany. He would have left Nigeria on 28th of this month to Germany. He fed his mate are also doing the job. Let me follow them. And that was how he went to the job.
I went back to Chengfa Nigeria Limited to see things for myself. The door has been shut against us for us to gain access to see what for sure is happening in this factory here in Ikeja, Lagos. But the truth remains that the underage children who work in this company are the ones that pay the price, while the management makes maximum profits. According to the chairperson of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, poverty is a major factor that drives child labor in Nigeria. In most poor families, child labor is a major source of income.
As long as the unemployment level of the country is still this high, and as long as there is no law, no enforcement that insists everybody should be in school, then there is something these parents will expect these children to do. Either they are in a company working, in an industry working, or they are somewhere learning one apprentice or the other, or they are begging.
As many workers of Chengfa hope that the Ministry of Labour, Organized Labour and the Lagos State government will come to their aid for them to have decent working environment. Sharon Jason, TVC News, Lagos.